Man, all right. I didn't even realize how much energy and effort and passion I put into these videos while I'm making them, because honestly, I see why I'm tired after making them, because when you're so passionate about something, you naturally put in more effort into it. And I used to wonder why it was so burnt out 24/7. But anyway, I just had a thought. I'll be honest, I'm a very direct person. And younger, when I was a kid, I used to be so direct, it genuinely offended people. So what did I learn? I learned from that moment, because when you're a kid, I think a lot of people say, I think it's a study, the things that shape people into who they are now is because of the experiences that happened to them as a kid. But I want you to know, don't let anything in your life ever define you, okay? So yeah, continuing on from that story, as a kid, I learned, okay, everyone is sensitive. I can't be honest and be direct about myself and how I feel in the moment, because the other person is going to react a certain way. So what did I do? I kind of developed a mask, or developed a way of talking to people. I just wouldn't voice my thoughts. I wouldn't really voice my opinion. I would always make sure I'm playing it safe. I'm on a very good level to not really get underneath their skin, because I was too afraid of having that negative response. But as I'm getting older and realizing now, you know what? Everything in life isn't just given to you. If you want something, not only do you have to go and take it with your actions, you also need to speak up and say it. Everyone's gonna feel a certain way, and that's not a reflection of you, okay? People only get offended, or people only think the way they do if the words of what you said, they believe to the extent if they are true. So I'll explain that. If I point out something and you're genuinely offended by it, and I'm not trying to insult you, you're only gonna get offended by that to the degree you believe it is true. Does that make sense? I've realized for a lot of the things, the reason why I don't have certain things in my life is because I wasn't direct, and I wasn't saying it, and I wasn't, being genuine enough to express what I mean. So in a way, I wasn't trying. I feel like with chasing your dreams, it's a lot easier to try for that, because it's purely effort. It doesn't matter what you say, it purely matters what you do. And obviously there's gonna be obstacles in the way, that's just life. There's always gonna be something in the way, but as long as you're willing to keep going, it's gonna happen. But I feel like the other part of life that people don't talk about is your words. And what are we as humans? We speak. We are designed to talk, you know what I'm saying? So another aspect of life that comes to chasing your dreams is talking. And if you're the type of person, and this is something we all need to hear, I'm not just talking at you, I'm talking to myself as well. Another aspect of life that I feel like we're very underdeveloped in is speaking, saying what we want, being direct. And one of the things I hated from a lot of people was people using indirect social cues, non-verbal things to try and imply what they want. And do you understand not only how time-consuming that is, but also how draining it is? Enough with that. This non-verbal, indirect bullshit that everyone does, I've had it. If you want to speak to a person, don't imply that. If you genuinely find someone attractive, I'm going to start doing this from now on, fucking say it. As long as you're intelligent enough to know when to say things and how to say things, then it's fine, okay? Don't try to be direct in every single situation. There is a time and a place, but genuinely start speaking up. If you want something, say it, go and get it, be direct, okay? So that's the main message today. I'm gonna leave it at that. My camera's overheating and it's about to die, but I hope you got something from that, so I'll see you in the next one.